Pastor, have you been in Schuylkill County your whole life?
Yep. Born maybe 6 miles from here, and I've furthest I've been.
Okay.
And I started working here in 1959.
Okay, and when was the last day? You said you were here the day they closed the doors. Do you remember the year?
Well, we made shoes until 99, I think. In 2000, I was still shipping shoes.
Mr. Glasser, you worked in the factory.
I worked in the cutting room.
Okay, what did you...
We cut these pieces to the shoes.
Okay.
That's what we started. We started by getting in the leather, and we call this upper leather because that's the upper part of your shoe.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I did a lot of especially later on. At first I was cutting shoes, and then I was actually hand cutting, which used a knife like this. We had patterns like this. That's what I started out on. You wouldn't believe it in today's, the way it is today, but you take this is what it's called a quarter. It's 2 quarters to a shoe, like this here.
Mm-hmm.
You actually take it down, you take your knife and you cut around that.
Okay.
And you take a side of leather like that,
mm-hmm.
and certain spots in the leather are for the vamp. Well, the vamp, this is the nicest piece of the shoe. It's nice and firm and
mm-hmm.
everything. You use that for your vamp, and then you took your quarters and you worked them other places that your vamp wouldn't fit or whatever, and then you took your tongue, which is this, and that was your junk part of your shoe. It wasn't too bad, but it wasn't the best part. It was the worst part of your shoe.
What was it like for the floor workers working in the plant? Can you tell me that, Mr. Klauser?
What was it like? You never made big money compared to other places. But for the most part, I even talk to people today that wish they were still here.
Okay.
Even though they never made that kind of money. They always told us that the smell of the leather got into you, and in your system.
True.
And I remember when I first started here, I was sick in the stomach for the first week, the smell of the leather. Now I love the smell of leather.
Mm-hmm.
I mean.